In 2021, Logansport native Bert Sanchez was serving in Afghanistan when the Taliban overthrew the Afghan government. Standing at the front line in Kabul airport, 22-year-old Corporal Sanchez made the ultimate sacrifice. Today, his sacrifice and commitment to protect others' freedom is forever memorialized in his hometown.
Bert Sanchez was in 1st Platoon, and they were the first ones to join me down at the gate. I knew what was on the other side of that gate. I knew what was coming, but him and his platoon did not.
This is Marine Corps Major Jeff Ball. He stood alongside Corporal Bert Sanchez as they protected the Kabul airport and hundreds of thousands of Afghan citizens during the Taliban overthrow 3 years ago.
I had to call forward 1st Platoon on the afternoon of the 26th. They were our most disciplined and probably our toughest platoon, and they took over. And on that line right there, that platoon called forward Bert Sanchez to the most difficult points.
That day is when Sanchez and 12 others made the ultimate sacrifice, a selfless act in the name of their country and in the name of freedom. 3 years later, Bert Sanchez's family, friends, and community eternalized his spirit through a monument at the Mount Hope Cemetery. It was important to Bert's mother that the memorial was not just for her and her family, but for every single person he touched during his life.
Bert was a person that light up a room, whatever he was. He just entered the room and make people laugh, make sure the people was safe, the people was happy.
She knows the memorial will keep Bert's light shining for generations to come.
I know for sure that even the newer generation are gonna one day like, hey, Dad, take me there, or who's there, and they're gonna explain them. So for me, this is important.
And Major Jeff Ball hopes the memorial can serve the same reminder that the legacy of Bert Sanchez does for him every day.
For the days that I think I can't carry the load for whatever I have, I think of Bert, and I know I can push harder like that young man always did. Be forever grateful for serving in his presence.
Major Ball says when people thank him for his service, his response is always, "You are worth it." In unveiling the monument of a fallen Marine corporal who died so that so many others could live is a physical representation of just that.
It is worth it for all the people that you see standing behind me right now. And in return, what you get are wonderful communities like Logansport, Indiana, that turn out for Bert's family and continue to turn out, and you just know will continue to turn out for years to come. And that right there is what helps us all go forward. And that's how we remember Bert, and that's also how we heal and go forward ourselves.
At today's unveiling, Major Ball told the crowd, quote, "If it wasn't for Bert and all the other young Americans doing their best, there would be 130,000 less people understanding what freedom is and what we all know it as." Reporting in studio tonight, Maddie D'Addario, News 18.